proposal up for a vote in Denver City Council today.
Yeah, city council members voting on an expanded needle exchange program in Denver. The proposal could lift restrictions on where sites could go, leaving some people concerned about where they could start to appear. That's the big point of contention here. Carly Moore is live downtown, kind of breaking down what this proposal looks like, Carly, and the two sides to this.
Kirk, Andrea, good morning. So basically right now there's a limit to how many sites there can be in this city total and how close they could be to schools. Well, this new proposal would actually lift those restrictions. Here's what you need to know this morning. If you don't know, these sites are really a place where people can dispose of their used syringes properly, get access to sterile syringes and pipes. They're offered resources and referrals, and people have access to naloxone and fentanyl testing strips. The current ordinance says there could only be 3 sites in the city total, and there have to be at least 1,000 feet away from a school or a daycare. The new proposal would get rid of those rules. It also includes a good neighbor agreement, which would require the operators to communicate with people who live in the area about their programs. Now, supporters say it could help cut down on overdoses, but opponents believe it would encourage more drug use.
I think too often we think punishment solves these problems or encourages people into sobriety, and it just doesn't. It can actually push people away and deeper into those things. And we're not talking just about a crime or a perception issue. We're actually talking about what are some of the ways that the city is coming up with solutions to help get people recovery options. It's what neighbors in Loma Lincoln Park, Villa Park, and West Colfax are asking the city to do. And to close the door on a thing that works, it doesn't make sense.
Because I see the value in what we're trying to do. I'm wondering whether the sponsors would be willing to consider altering the ordinance to allow for removal of the cap as long as it is a medical provider, an actual medical provider, a hospital, an urgent care, something like that. I would love to be able to vote yes on this. I want to bridge that gap, but based on the experience of my residents in District 5, I'm not going to be able to just blanket say anyone who wants to come into this space should be able to, because they shouldn't be able to based on what we have seen.
Now, those sponsoring the ordinance cite the Denver Department of Public Health survey from 2023 showing patients are 5 times more likely to access treatment and 3 times more likely to totally stop using drugs when these sites are available. Now, the idea was approved out of committee last month. It goes to the full council for its first reading tonight. That meeting starts at 3:30. Guys, of course, we'll keep you posted. Live in Denver, Carly Moore, Fox 31.